Hey everyone, how's it going? So in this video, I will test out Autopilot at high speed on the highway. So I will have Map Max engage with no requirement to confirm lane change. So this will allow Autopilot to make its own decision and change lane on its own. So let's get the camera set up. So in the cabin, I have a fisheye camera, and I'll include the lower right of the Autopilot dash cam, just so you have a better view of the front due to the bright sunlight we're having today. I'll include a fender footage when I can, especially around the time we change lane. So here I'm getting off an on-ramp onto another highway, so it is at a slower speed than the highway speed. So I'll increase the speed limit to 85 miles per hour, and now it's doing a lane change. It's just asking me to make sure my hands is on the steering wheel, but it's doing everything on its own. And now I'm increasing the speed to 85 miles per hour. So that's approximately 137-38 kilometers per hour. So let's see how it does. So we're moving along and it's working its way through all these traffic. Now, if there's a slower vehicle in front of me, it will move me to a lane where there's no vehicle, or the faster lane, which is the far left side. So here it's cruising at 75, it's trying to hit 85, so it moves me to the left. But as you can see in the fender, it doesn't freak out like it used to when there's a vehicle next to that adjacent lane. Prior to this firmware update, when there's a vehicle next to the adjacent lane that you're going to change into, it would think that vehicle is actually a vehicle in a blind spot, and it would freak out and move you back into the lane. So you end up not completing the lane change. But in this case, it's just flying through those lane changes very smoothly, I have to say. So here we're cruising, and it's going to do another lane change because it noticed a slower vehicle in front of me. And to maintain that speed limit of 85 miles per hour, 137 kilometers per hour. And again, we're going with the flow of traffic on this lane, so we're okay. But if there's a slow vehicle in front of me, it's supposed to move me out to a lane that is less occupied, or is moving quicker. And here's a vehicle that just cut me off here. So Autopilot did slow down the vehicle by letting the regenerative braking work. So it's not asking me to change lane because of all the vehicles that's passing. So now it's going to do its lane change. Again, I'm just putting light weight on the steering wheel just to let it know that I'm paying attention. But there's no input from me whatsoever. I'm not doing any movement with the left hand there. It's just a light weight just to show that I have my hands on the steering wheel. And I have to say, so far this is working very smoothly. At this speed, you're basically flying by a lot of these vehicles, and a normal driver, this is what you normally would do. You would pull to the further left lane. So we'll continue on here on the fast lane, and there's no vehicle behind me because this is faster than usual for people to drive, but I am going with the flow of traffic on this lane, so we should be okay. So we're just flying by all this vehicle here, and we'll see what happens when it reaches a slower vehicle in front of me. Now it's going to move me to the right. So it knows that there's a vehicle in front for the fast lane, and it's going to try and get around that vehicle. There we have it, perfectly. And it actually can detect vehicle in front of that vehicle just to see how much traffic is ahead. So it's going to still keep me in this lane, just because I'm gonna have to get on another on-ramp, so it's moving me towards the right, to the faster moving lane. Very smart. So it's moving me back to the left, to the faster lane, but it's just weaving me in and out of traffic. So I can't imagine how this will react in heavy traffic. It will work pretty well. Recently I did do a test with more traffic, and it does lane change very smoothly. You should check out that video, and I'll post it in the link as well. So again, we're just flying by all these vehicles. And I have to say, this drive is pretty relaxing right now. Although it is faster than I normally drive, it's very relaxing. All my attention is focused on what's ahead, not maneuvering the steering wheel or the accelerator or the brake pedal. Really give you that comfort and relax and focus on what's ahead, so you can immediately take control when you need to. So the stress level here is very minimum. I can very enjoy my ride to and from work, just getting on navigate on autopilot and having no confirmation lane change. I don't have to worry about getting through traffic and knowing which lane to be in. So again, we're flying by here. We're about to merge onto another highway, and then take an exit towards this supercharger. So again, highway interchange has been flawless since its inception in 2018. So even with 2019 now, it works a lot smoother. So again, as informed me, it's going to change lane to the right by flashing on the screen and give me an audible warning that it's about to make a lane change. All I have to do is just put some weight on the steering wheel and we're good to go. I also discover you actually, if you turn on or lower your volume or touch any of the scroll wheel, it will actually do the lane change. You actually don't have to put weight on the steering wheel, but it's instructed that you keep both hands on the steering wheel while using navigate on autopilot, at least for the current version. So here we are taking the exit, and I have to say, this ride to the supercharging station has kept me very relaxed and stress-free. And if this video has helped you decide to order a Model 3 S or X, please consider using our referral link in the description of this video. If you order through that link, you have a chance of winning a Model Y or even a Roadster 2.0. In addition, you will get unlimited supercharging for 1,000 miles. And that's actually a great opportunity. The referral program now is an equal opportunity both for the referrer and the person using the referral code. And if you happen to order through a sales associate, make sure you give them that referral link. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. And let me know what your thoughts are around this 01 racing towards the meteor light and how the dash cam was able to capture that.